Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning. Let's do a verse. Matthew chapter 27, verse 40. And saying thou that destroyest the temple, and buildest it in 3 days, save thyself. If thou be the Son of God, come down from the cross. This is when Jesus was on the cross, and everyone that passed on the road, everyone standing before Jesus, even those hung next to him, were reviling him and putting him down and spitting at him and saying all sorts of horrible things. And so they said, and saying thou that destroyest the temple and buildest it in 3 days, because Jesus said, he said the temple would be destroyed, brick by brick. Every bit of the temple would be destroyed, and in 3 days it would be rebuilt. Of course, he was talking about the temple of God, the true temple. Jesus. Because the old temple of God, once Jesus put his feet upon the ground, once he stepped down from heaven, the temple that was built by man's hands was no longer the temple. For the temple became Jesus. And now, the temple is still Jesus. Because Jesus, the Spirit of Jesus, lives within us. And this is his temple. Our flesh is a temple that holds Jesus and his Spirit. And our spirit. Our spirit is in him and he is in us. And he is in the Father. As he said himself. And saying thou that destroyest the temple and builded it in 3 days, save thyself. If thou be the Son of God, come down from the cross. Jesus could have come down from the cross. He could have not ever gone upon the cross. It was all his will. But he submitted to the Father in heaven just as we are to submit to him. Just as we are to submit to the Father, just as we are to submit to the Spirit, just as the Father, the Son, and the Spirit are one God. And the only way to the Father is through the Son. The only way to heaven is through Jesus. But he rebuilt that temple. The third day he rose. And after walking upon the earth for 40 days after, and many people seeing him, and him preparing the apostles for what? For the next step. He ascended into heaven to sit at the right hand of God the Father Almighty, and we will see him again. Those of us whose bodies die before he returns will see him in heaven, and those who live on this earth, when he comes from heaven, will see him come down. And it will be glorious. God bless you.